Hello guys, how's it going today? It's March the 3rd or March the 14th. It's Wednesday. It's about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm going to do a live trade here for you guys. And I'm going to do it while talking about level 2, alright? So what is level 2? I'm in a, how much here? $18,000 position right now. I entered Bitcoin at this price right here, 86.86 here. And I expect a fairly decent uptrend right now, actually, believe it or not. I expect a decent uptrend to around 88.55 or so, right? So if it hits there, I'll make an easy $300 with 2 Bitcoin. So I'm going to talk about how to read the level 2 while also live trading, while also doing technical analysis. So what I see, and the reason why I entered it right around here, right? Right around on the bottom of this dump right there, because I saw rejecting to the downside of the 55 EMA, right? Or sorry, the 21 EMA. On top of that, what I'm actually seeing is I should probably put my limit up a little bit higher here, like around 87, something like that. So what I'm seeing is an ascending triangle, right? If you guys take a look at it on a very, very low time frame, or even a higher time frame, what we see is some sort of ascending triangle pattern that's now being established here. And these patterns tend to play out on the bottom of a downtrend where, you know, we could easily break above it. So right now we're fighting at the 8,700 range right here, but we are so low on RSI on multiple time frames. For example, on the 30-minute time frame, as you guys can see right here, we're about to get a histogram tick crossover already, right? So that looks like it's about to cross over. This looks like it's definitely gaining a little bit of strength right here. How high the market actually goes, I've got absolutely no idea, right? We have no idea how high this could possibly go. But we like to take these chances as we see it possibly uptrending. I see the volume spiking a tiny bit, right? Market is getting generally interested in this particular region right here. I mean, if we do our previous swing low position, right around the 88.50 range. We also take our drawing tools here, go to Fibonacci, right? From where this particular wave is only, well, we see at 8800 is a very likely possibility that it could actually hit, right? So maybe not, I'll probably end up closing my position a little bit earlier, but that's okay though. I just wanted to get a very quick gain. I've already made 3 trades today, as you guys saw, the 2 on my Twitter and the live trade as well, where I did my technical analysis in the previous video here, right? So we know exactly where Bitcoin is standing. It definitely wants to target something fairly low right now, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to get a decent uptrend to where we are or where we could possibly bounce to. Take a look at this, guys, right? We draw our trend line support right here, and what we easily see is that this could be a possible support region, guys, okay? This could possibly be a temporary support region where it could possibly bounce off of here. I mean, we are seeing a bearish hammer right here, but we do see a bullish spinning top right here, okay? I'm just going to clear some of this out so we can see more. We see a bunch of tweezers formed to the bottom side. Take a look at this hammer candle that formed 45 minutes or like 2 hours ago. We get more tweezers that are poking through. If we look on the 1 hour chart as well, we're seeing a bunch of tweezers poking through, right? There's not really a lot of volume at all, and that is what concerns me, but that's all right. I'm playing a very small uptrend. I do believe that we're still going to end up downtrending quite a bit, right? But we'll see first of all if this bounce will actually hold. I think my target will be around 8,300. If we can hold above this 8,300 range today, we might get a very decent uptrend, guys. Fairly decent. So let's just talk about the level 2 and see what people are actually doing right now. We see on the 30-minute chart, this is about to cross over, right? We see on the 15-minute chart already crossing over, which is pretty decent. Looks like it's almost a parabolic move up. We don't know how high it's going to go, but what we can easily assume as this region right there coming up is going to be a resistance area already. So let's see if we can even just target the 55 EMA for a very quick trade, okay? Where it breaks slightly higher than that. So let's look at the level 2 action and just spend a few 10-15 minutes reading it together. If you guys are unfamiliar with what the level 2 is, this is what it is, okay? The level 2 refers to the order book. And in the order book, you are able to see the trade side, which has a history of all the most relevant and recent trades. You get a history of the order book as well. We call it the level 2. That's going to show you the bids. These are the people that are bidding on a product, right? Like think of a bidding, like you're at an auction. These guys are bidding to buy. These guys are the people who are asking. So if you're selling something, you would be asking a specific price. So I'd like to look at these level 2 order books here. And when we're looking at them, we just see what is going on. Who is buying? Who is selling? Are we getting a decent amount of people selling? Are we getting more people buying? It's a really good real-time gauge analysis to see what is going on in the market at that specific moment. So if you're looking at other indicators like MACD, for example, right? The MAC moving average convergence divergence is considered as a lagging indicator. If you're looking at exponential moving averages or any moving averages, they're all lagging indicators. What is a lagging indicator? A lagging indicator is something that takes the previous price action or history and it formulates data based on what is currently coming in. And because it's taking an average sample, it would be considered a lagging average, right? Or a lagging indicator. So let's just keep looking at this right now and see how it is. A really good real-time technical indicator would be histogram, for example. Okay, histogram is right here. We're seeing it slowly lose a little bit of steam, as we've noticed. Looking at the 1 minute chart, which I normally don't do, we're definitely seeing it lose some steam as well. Okay, but hopefully we just end up ticking upwards. What we see is it ticking upwards by $4 at a time, right? So if you take a look at it, it's going up $4, $4, $4. That is basically what the histogram refers to. So I do see this going up a little bit higher right now as an ascending triangle, and I do believe it's going to break above it eventually. So now it's just a matter of playing the waiting game, guys, right? I could easily take my profit right here as well as, you know, 87.35, which would get me like a $90 profit, but I'm hoping to make a bigger profit. So let's just see together exactly right now where we stand and what it's doing. Notice how the histogram is ticking to the positive side already right here, all right? So I do have a reputation of playing very large positions for small gains, but you know what? That's my style. That's honestly my style, guys, and I don't mind it whatsoever. So here we're seeing a battle between the 87.10 range and the 87.11 range as well. People are slowly starting to buy. We're trying to break 87.14 right now. You guys notice in the trades right over here, 87.15. People are buying it, right? Think of these as walls as well. You can move this up and down for the market depth right here, and this will actually give you a real-time gauge of how many people are stacking up to buy or to sell. So what we see right now is there's a lot of selling pressure in terms of walls. There's a much bigger wall, but on the immediate side, we see that this side right here, think of it as a tidal wave. The side with the bigger amount of walls is the side that wants to drive up the market upwards, right? So what side do you guys see bigger? You see this side right here, that's a little bit bigger, right? Because you're seeing it a lot bigger, it's naturally pushing it up to the upside. And that's why we're seeing big volume that's starting to pump up in here, right? Now we see at 87.30, they just started to slam the market back down right here. So, you know, doing a technical analysis during this as well, we have to make note of this position that I've been drawing out for you guys, right? This right here is a very good possibility for it to bounce right here, right? Not a big bounce, but there's still definitely a possibility. Now, if this actually ended up making something like an A, B, C, D, E, consider that's like a bull trap region or something, just, I don't know, something like that, right? Is that possible for it to bounce like that in there? That's a really ugly inverted flag, wouldn't you guys say? I wouldn't even call this an inverted flag anymore because the peaks are just not lining up the way that we want them to, guys, okay? So the way that I'm seeing this right now instead is like this. I'm seeing it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing this right here as A, B, C, A, B, C, and I'm seeing this as a wave down right here. But you guys see on the 4-hour chart, with an hour and a half to go only, we're actually seeing a hammer that's starting to form already, right? So there's some bullish signs that are going up. Not a lot, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's enough for me to play a small uptrend to the point where I'm up like $60, $70 already, right? So we see more people buying right now. I've got my position right here at 87.50, okay? So now it's starting to slowly go up. If I were to actually take my profit right now, I'd be up over $100, guys, right? This is just taking into account like stupid fees right here, which is not really cool whatsoever. So now we see even more people buying up, right? There's a lot of people that are interested in buying it. They really want to break this 55 EMA. And because they want to break this 55 EMA there, we're seeing lots of pressure to go upwards. So oh wow, someone just spiked up the market. I didn't even get a chance to react. Someone bought into my position already. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Okay, someone spiked up the market because he realized right then and right there that, hey, looks like the market is going to go up. So what I should have done in hindsight was moved my price up a little bit, right? But it's okay. Like, how fast did I enter this trade, guys? Let me show you, okay? Right here. Okay, you guys saw me make some of these live trades earlier. This is all part of my live trade earlier today. I entered this trade right here, right before the video started about. This was at 9:05. In 25 minutes, I made $144. Put that into perspective, guys. Put that into perspective. 25 minutes, $144, okay? Now, I know that you guys might be thinking, oh, it's because he's playing a lot right now. Yes, it's true that I'm playing a big position, guys, but I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to show you guys what I do on a day-to-day basis that allows me to make an income, that allows me to sustain my living, that allows me to be, you know, more carefree than a lot of other people, put it that way. I just really want to see you guys succeed, to be honest, you know? Like, I've learned so much in my cryptocurrency career. You guys have no idea the journey that I have been through. It's been crazy, guys. What the amount of material that I've learned, the hardship that I've gone through. Oh goodness, the amount of money that I've lost. I've lost so much money at the beginning, and I wish there was a guy like me. Yes, I'm downloading a torrent on this computer. You guys did not see that at all, okay? Please don't comment on anything like that. It's very private, you know. Anyways, so as you guys notice, all right, that it's spiked up there quite a bit, and I used to lose so much money in the market, guys. I wish that there was some material out there that could have helped me, but you know, there's really nothing that was available 3 years ago. There were no YouTubes like mine that can help you guys get started in the market, and that's why I'm creating all of these videos with so much content, guys, just because I want to be able to help you guys learn what I've learned, and I want you guys to overcome all the hardships that I've overcome in terms of the learning curve. And I know with 100% certainty, guys, that if I was able to do it, you guys are able to do it as well, right? You just gotta put in that hard work, guys. So make sure you guys are watching my videos. Make sure that you are learning. I'm not making these videos to make money from you guys, as you guys know, right? I'm not here to make money off of you guys. I'm not charging any content. I'm not doing anything like that. Sure, my YouTube ads are monetized. That doesn't cost you guys anything. You guys know I'm very open with that. Sure, my steemit, I get money from that. It's really not that much though compared to what I could be doing if I did full-time trading, right? So please understand, guys, that I'm just here because I want to help you, all right? So make sure that you're dedicating the time to watching these videos. I have so much content on YouTube, guys, and some people, they devour every single video that comes out because they realize that trading is a lifelong journey. And if they put in the tears, blood, and sweat and hard work into trading and absorbing as much content as they can, then there's no doubt with 100% certainty that they are also going to become successful traders over time. It's just how hard work goes, guys, okay? So yes, I am playing a large position here, but guys, it took me a long time to get to these, you know, larger positions. They're not even big to a lot of people's standards. I've got some friends who play way, way bigger. It makes me look like a tiny little mouse compared to them, okay? Right? But it's not about how much we play. It's not about how much we make. It's not about our gains. It's not about our profit. All that it comes down to, guys, is you have to be a better trader. And you have to make sure that you focus on good trading, okay? If you focus on good trading, then the rest will naturally come. Does that make sense? Okay? So never focus on the profit. Always go after these good trade setups. Make sense? And once you become a better trader, see, do you guys notice how much it downticked just now? Look at that, man. That's called skill, guys. Being able to scalp from 86.85 to 79.59, that's just, you know, it's skill. However you guys want to see it, it's definitely skill, being able to played on an incredibly small time frame like this and successfully scalp, right? So once again, make sure you guys are focusing on making good trades. And then once you focus on making good trades and you become a better trader, then the money is a bonus, right? The money is a bonus. Think of playing in the NBA or playing in the NFL or any sport, right? You focus on being a good athlete first, right? And then the money will come in when you become a better athlete, right? And then you can worry more about your monetary gains. So why did I enter this position, guys? Why did I enter this position? I got a base price. If you guys notice right here, I don't buy everything in one go. I bought it at 88, then 85, and 85. I bought it over the course of 25, 26 seconds, right? Just laddering it very, very slowly. And the reason I went into this trade, guys, is I wanted to time my entry, okay? I went into this trade right here because you guys saw me draw this ascending triangle, right? You guys saw me draw this ascending triangle right there. And as soon as it hit this peak right here, guys, right? Remember this. As soon as it hit this peak right there, I said to myself, this is most likely going to uptrend to an ascending triangle. And then it made this beautiful base right here. So how could I assume anything otherwise that we were going to get a small bounce, right? And that's exactly what we did. We got a small bounce. And I also went to, I believe it or not, guys, I even looked at the 1 minute chart. Yes, I did, okay? I looked at the 1 minute chart. I saw it actually form and bounce with this wick right here to the downside. So because I saw it bounce to the downside right here, right? I started entering it right around here when it bounced back up. And I just decided to say to myself, okay, I'm going to ride it. 1 minute chart. Don't even look at 1 minute chart is what everybody says. Well, how have I become so successful at playing these 1 minute charts and have made a killer from these 1 minute charts? Sometimes you have to zoom in to very small time frames to get a very detailed and microscopic view of what is going on. Now, do I encourage playing on the 1 minute time frame? Definitely not whatsoever. I do not encourage anybody to play on a 1 minute time frame. But when you guys get better, you can actually be able to progress and get to these 1 minute time frames. It's kind of like how you focus on playing on a daily chart first. Once you can get good on playing on a daily chart, then you can progress to a lower time frame. And eventually, you guys will be able to play it on all time frames. Now, what's the difference? Well, the big picture, you would want to look at it on a high time frame. On a small picture, you would want to look at it on a small time frame, right? So it all depends on your view. When you zoom into a very small picture, you get a more detailed picture of what is happening at that specific moment. But if you're zooming out very far, then you're going to get a macro view of everything going on. Imagine it like looking very, 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 very far out, right? And then when you're looking in very close, maybe you have binoculars. Maybe you're just zooming in much closer. So you guys notice that skill right there of me taking my profit up here, right? And now look what's happening, guys. Look at what's happening. It's now downtrending. Now, how far is it going to go down? I've got absolutely no idea, guys. But what I do know is that maybe it'll bounce at the 618 Fibonacci level, okay? Maybe it'll bounce right there at the 618. Most likely it'll give us a small bounce right here, I'm guessing. And then maybe we'll be able to play for another uptrend going up. Is this actually the downtrend coming down? Maybe, right? But if we look on a different time frame, we see a massive rejection. Let me show you guys the rejection if you guys are not familiar with it. Look at this rejection right there so far. It's a shooting star candle, right? Some people might be mistaking this for an inverted hammer, but an inverted hammer is always on the bottom side. So we're finding some decent support here right now, but not really too much support whatsoever, okay? So we got to make sure that we wait for these supports to form. Wait for another candle if you guys are playing in a swing position or a longer time frame for daily. Right now we only have a single 3-hour candle right now that's forming. Not really the best candle in 21 minutes to form. The 4-hour one hasn't even formed any type of candle yet either. So we are still at a standpoint right now, okay? So this was a good video, right guys? It's a comment. I'm gonna mix up my videos for you guys. I gotta make sure I give you guys tons of content. I gotta make sure I keep it diverse. I gotta make sure that my baby whales are exposed to many different types of technical analysis, many different types of videos. It's kind of like running different drills in, you know, any sport. When you're running different drills in sports, well, it increases your overall and broad skills of the game. So yeah, we're just going to be waiting here now for some sort of confirmation. It definitely rejected to the downside by about $100 so far, okay? Like 86.74 to 87.74. But you guys know what? That doesn't matter. You guys pick your venom. Pick your venom. Be whatever kind of trader you want, okay? Be whatever kind of trader you want. A day trader, a swing trader, an investor, a holder, a scalper, whatever. Just pick one and try to specialize in it. But first of all, you have to have a broad view of all the different positions in the game that you can play, right? It's kind of like you specialize in one specific position if you're an athlete for sports, but you're still familiar with what every single position does, although you may not be the best at them, right? So make sure you guys have a broad scope of the entire overall picture before you commit. It's kind of like being a university student, right? Your first year of college, you're basically you're taking a bunch of random courses. You don't really know what you want to do, right? You've got absolutely no idea what you want to do. But the fact is that, you know, your second year, once you're exposed to different types of classes, that you might get a better idea of what you want to do, right? But you start to specialize in something. Like, for example, in my city, we call it, you know, first year university, like University 1 or whatever. Every place calls it differently. So I hope that you guys are appreciating these videos. It's always on steemit as well, of course. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and upvote these contents as well. And other than that, guys, have yourselves a great day. If you guys think that I'm just completely killing it in the market, you guys are welcome to send me a small donation or something like that. And have yourselves a great day. And thank you very much for your time. Bye now. But don't ever feel like it's obligated, okay? I'm absolutely cool. I want you guys to know I'm not here to get your money, but some people like it when they buy me a drink or something or treat me to a small lunch. So don't ever take it the wrong way, guys, all right? So have yourselves a great day. See you baby whales later. Bye now.